BMR, Behavior Modification and Rehabilitation. Hi everybody, I'm Becca Fermatka, and along with my coworker Kate Erdman and our manager Paula Zukoff, we are the Behavior Modification and Rehabilitation Department. The BMR department was formed in August of 2013. The organization felt it was really important to have a separate department that sole focus was the behavior and mental health of the animals in our care. So the three of us are in charge of any of our behavior programs, as well as enrichment and mental well-being of the animals here at Animal Humane Society. Our behavior programs include adoption preparation, Courageous Kitty, Fresh Start, Hidden Gems, O-Behave, Office Cats, and Possessive Pooches. One of our newest programs for the behavior department is actually kind of a resurrection of an old program called O-Behave. This program is for jumpy, mouthy, and excited dogs who, when you enter their run, they start grabbing at you, jumping up on you, and are just a little bit overbearing. They don't mean any harm, they just get really excited. Elvis is an adolescent pit mix who came to our Golden Valley location around the end of October in 2013. Unfortunately, when he got here, we realized that he had sarcoptic mange. Finally, after many weeks down in our dog kennels, he was cleared of mange and was able to proceed up to the adoption floor. Because he had been downstairs for so long with really little interaction with other dogs and people, when he got up to the adoption floor, it just was so overwhelming and so exciting for him that unfortunately he got a little excited with a visitor and had to go on bite quarantine. So our departments started working with him along with some of the animal care staff to make sure that he was getting good enrichment with toys, with food dispensing, puzzles, and that sort of a thing, just so that we could try and maintain his mental sanity while he was sitting on quarantine. After his quarantines were done, he was cleared both medically and behaviorally to go back on adoption for a second try. One of our staff members, our vet services supervisor, Ann Lally, decided to ask if we could possibly use social media to get his story out there and try and drive some interest in him. And I remember sitting on my couch one night and I got an email and the title was Elvis Going Home. There was a picture of him sitting in the front of his kennel, and Anne took the picture holding the "Hooray, I'm Going Home" sign and sent it out to everybody. It immediately was plastered all over the place. Everybody got to see it, so it was fantastic. Our Hidden Gems program is similar to our Office Cats program, but it's for any type of animal. These are the animals who, for whatever reason, are not able to be housed on our adoption floor because it's either too scary or too overstimulating with all of the traffic. Pierre is a 1-year-old Siberian cat who was brought in as a stray to our Coon Rapids location in April. We soon discovered that Pierre wasn't doing well in the shelter environment. During his entire stray hold, he was hissy and swatty in his cage anytime somebody would come around. We decided to have Pierre go and live in Stacy's office, the Coon Rapids site manager, and just give him some time to come around and calm down. Stacy worked her magic of just letting him be where he needed to be, and he became this super social, sweet cat. There are many photos of him laying on her desk, sitting in her chair. Within 5 hours of his gorgeous photo hitting our website, there was a family who came in, visited with him, and went home. So he was only on our website for 5 hours. In addition to the training, we've also started piloting playgroups here at Animal Humane Society in our Golden Valley location. These playgroups are just for the O-Behave dogs at this time, and they're supervised by the behavior staff. We help match the dogs appropriately with one another, do proper introductions, and then the dogs have a really great time. They bounce around, they get to get some energy out, and they get really critical dog-to-dog interactions where they can actually mouth each other and jump on each other in an appropriate environment. And if there's a concern or a problem, we step in, we intervene, and we just make sure that everything's flowing well. Before BMR became its own separate departments, we didn't have the resources and the time available to help devote to all of these animals. So many of these animals who are currently on many of our programs maybe wouldn't have had a chance to be candidates for adoption before then. So we're able to take another big step back, reflect on our programs, and see what more we can be doing for these animals and how we can be helping more animals with different behavior concerns and help get them onto our adoption floors and become candidates for adoption, and in the end find their forever homes.